Hello everyone. So once again, you're welcome in this online class of English literature. Today we are going to discuss third poem of your first book, First Flight, the Bal poem, composed by John Berryman, an American poet and scholar. So before starting this poem, we will discuss about the writer, who is John Berryman. So John Berryman was born on 25th of October 1914 and he passed away on 7th of January 1972. Was an American poet and scholar born in Cluster, Oklahoma in America. He was a major figure in American poetry in the second half of the 20th century. So John Berryman was a very famous scholar and American poet. So he was born there in ओक्लाहामा, जिनका जन्म ओक्लाहामा अमेरिका में हुआ था और जो 20वीं शताब्दी के बहुत ही चिर परिचित कवि माने जाते हैं. Century and was considered a key figure in the confessional school of poetry, and his very famous name in confessional school of poetry. His famous and best known work is the Dream Songs. So this is the all about we have discussed about the writer, poet. So let's we start our discussion about the poem, about the background of the poem. A boy loses a ball. He is very upset. In this poem, there is a little boy. Then suddenly he lost his ball. While playing with a ball, he lost his ball in the ocean, and after that he became very upset. A ball does not cost much, even though the cost of the ball was not very bigger one, not much, even though he was very upset because he wanted that same ball again, because there was relationship between ball and a small little child. Nor is it difficult to buy another ball, even though this is not very difficult for him to buy another ball, because it cost very less amount. He can buy another ball. Why then is the boy so upset? But what was the reason behind the upset mood of that small boy? Why he was again and again thinking about that lost ball? So after reading this poem, we will get the conclusion. So let's we start the poem. So this is the glossary of the poem. Some key points have been given. So, oh, there are other balls. So here means the word suggests that the loss is not important enough to worry, but about shaking grief, sadness which greatly affect the boy. हमें बताया जा रहा है कि जो बॉल है वो गुम हो जाता है, खो जाता है, इसके कारण वो बच्चा उदास हो जाता है, जबकि कोई कारण नहीं होता है, रीजन नहीं होता है. वो बॉल इतना भी महंगा नहीं होता कि उसे खरीदा नहीं जा सकता था. उसे खरीदा जा सकता था, उसकी कीमत बहुत ही कम थी. लेकिन इन रियलिटी पोएट वांटेड टू टेल अस दैट मनी इज ऑलवेज एक्सटर्नल. विथ मनी वी कांट बाई आवर मेमोरीज. हम पैसे से अपनी यादों को नहीं खरीद सकते. दैट्स वाई दिस इज द फर्स्ट लेसन taught by the nature to that small boy. We should always give importance to our relationship, to our memories. We should always try to preserve them, because after losing them, this is not possible for us to buy them once again. That's why We should always give importance to our relationship, to our memories, and to our near and dear. So here second word rigid means stiff. Intrude on means to enter a situation where one is not welcome. And a dime means 10 cents in US. Desperate means hopeless. Epistemology of loss means to understand the nature of loss, what it means to lose something. Epistemology, this is the Greek word episteme. It means knowledge. It comes from a word meaning to understand, to know. Epistemology is the study of nature of knowledge itself. एक नॉलेज की विधा है जिसके द्वारा ज्ञान के बारे में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पढ़ा जाता है, उसके बारे में सर्च किया जाता है. So this is the poem given, the Bal poem in your syllabus of class 10th. This is third poem. We have already discussed about two poems, and now this is the third poem. So let's start the poem. This is the first stanza. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is it to do? I saw it to go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. Poet कहता है, what is the boy now who has lost his ball? Poet is narrating that there was a boy who was very happy at that moment, who was playing with a ball. So at that moment he was merrily bouncing that ball, but suddenly down through that street the ball had been lost into water. Merrily over, there it is in the water, and finally this ball lost into that water. No use to say. In that condition, the merry looking face of that small boy became very upset, full of gloominess. He began to express some distress. There was tension over his face. He was looking very gloom at that moment. So how you can say that boy, don't express your gloominess, your sorrowfulness over that boy. You can buy that one once again. How is it possible to purchase that same ball with the money? This is not possible. So this is the first chapter of his life. This is the first lesson of his life. He learned from his life that money never can purchase by our memories, our relationship. That's why he learned that he should always try to preserve our near and dear. No use to say, oh, there are the balls. An ultimate shaking of grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, and suddenly the merry looking boy became very rigid. Grief was shaking over through his whole body. He was trembling at that moment, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Through the whole day he was gazing, looking constantly through that harbor where he has lost his ball. But all these were nothingness. No use of staring through the whole days for him, because nothing can regain that ball again to him. That's why this was useless to be upset, to show grief and to show gloom over that loss of that ball. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he since his first responsibility. So here writer says that this is worthless to ask him, please dear young boy, don't worry, you can regain this ball once again by purchasing it. So don't worry, don't be upset. How can he say like this? Writer means poet is thinking like this. So now he senses first responsibility. By losing this ball, the boy has learned his first responsibility of his life, that we should always take care about our relationship to our responsibilities towards our near and dear, and to our past memories. With money we can't purchase them. पैसे से हम उन्हें खरीद नहीं सकते, इसलिए हम अपनी यादों को, अपने सगे संबंधियों को हमेशा सुरक्षित रखना चाहते हैं, हम रखते हैं, हमें रखना चाहिए. In a world of possessions, people will take balls will be lost always, little boy. और पोएट उस बच्चे को समझाता है कि इस दुनिया में everyone means everybody lost something and they don't mind about them, they forget it, and in their life they proceed further without caring about them, because this is the process of life. Losing is process of life. Everybody has to lost something or someone who is very near and dear to him or her. That's why we should always proceed further without thinking much about it, and no one buys a ball back. और इस दुनिया में कोई उस बॉल को जो खो चुका है उसे पैसे से नहीं खरीद सकता है. That's why money is always external. We should not give importance to money. Money is not all in all. Money is only external. You can't purchase your memories, your past happenings, your nears and dears with your money. That's why money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. At that moment, the boy was looking constantly at the sea where he has lost his ball. So there was desperate eyes looking constantly into that water. But by looking there, he was learning the epistemology of loss, how to stand up. और वहाँ पे वह सीख रहा था कि एपिस्टेमोलॉजी ऑफ लॉस क्या होता है. जीवन में जब हम कुछ खोते हैं तो किस प्रकार से अपने आप को मजबूत, दृढ़ निश्चय करके अपने आप को अडिग बनाते हैं. नोइंग वॉट एवरी मैन मस्ट वन डे नो and must know many days how to stand up. That's why every man must have learnt about it. After losing our near and dear, we should always make ourselves something firm and determined, so that we can face that situation of our life. So by losing this ball, the boy has also learned the first experiences of his life, the epistemology of loss. So here there are given some main ideas of the poem. The ball in the poem represents so many differences, different things to different people. यहाँ पे बॉल एक सिंबॉलिक मीनिंग दी गई है. बॉल का मतलब सिर्फ बॉल नहीं है. कोई बॉल खोता है, उस छोटे बच्चे ने अपनी बॉल गुम करी थी जो उसके लिए बहुत ही प्यारा था. अन्य लोग भी जैसे होते हैं जीवन में कुछ ना कुछ वह जरूर खोते हैं, चाहे अपने सगे संबंधी हो, चाहे अपना बहुत ही क्लोज मित्र खोता है. तो वैसी परिस्थिति में हमें अपने आप को दृढ़ बनाना होगा, निश्चित बनाना होगा, निश्चय करना होगा कि हमें अडिग नहीं होना है. To everyone, though it is something that has been lost. It could be something abstract or something concrete that was lost. It could be a feeling that you have gone astray or the death of loved one. So this losing of the ball means not only the loss of the balls. It could be something concrete or something abstract or something the feelings we have lost and have gone away after the death of someone loved one. और किसी प्रिय के खोने का दुख हो, गम हो, या कोई ऐसी यादें हो जो हमसे बिछुड़ गई हैं. तो ये सारी चीज़ें हमारे जीवन में होती रहती हैं. द लिटिल बॉय हैज़ लॉस्ट हिज बॉल. जैसा कि इस छोटे बच्चे ने अपना बॉल गुम कर दिया था, इसलिए वह उदास था. तो हमारे जीवन में ये छोटी छोटी घटनाएं होती हैं जो हमें किसी प्रिय वस्तु के गुम हो जाने, खो जाने पर हमें उसे सहने की ताकत प्रदान करती है. एंड शो दैट वी कैन बाय मेनी न्यू बॉल्स but he has a very deep emotional attachment. Even though the boy can buy so many new balls, but the same attachment, the same emotional attachment could never be survived. So memories associated with that ball is not revivable. That's why he regrets over the loss of the ball. So these are the main ideas of the poem given. So here the poet indirectly trying to tell us that we should learn how to cope with that loss. तो राइटर हमें बताना चाहता है, पोएट हमें बताना चाहता है कि हमें जीवन में हमारा कुछ अगर लॉस होता है तो उसके साथ हमें समझौता कैसे करना होगा, कोप विद कैसे करना होगा. एंड मनी एक्सटर्नल, और पैसे से सारी चीज़ें नहीं खरीदी जा सकती हैं, पैसा एक्सटर्नल होता है. वी कांट बाय मेमोरीज मनी. We all should learn our responsibility and learn to cope with the loss. That's why we should always learn the responsibility of preservation, possession. We should always try to keep and maintain responsibility of possession. We should not lose our relationship very easily. So there are some comprehension questions given. First one, what message does John Berryman want to convey through his poem? Second, how does the boy feel at the loss of his ball? Third, money external. What does the poet mean by this expression taken from the ball? So dear student, this is the poem we have completed today. I hope you will have got all the meanings very clearly. If you have any doubt, please contact me so that I can remove your doubt and queries. Thank you very much for watching this one.